everybody, welcome to Creative Pouring by Cheryl. I'm Cheryl. Today I'm going to go ahead and make these little bunny molds. I've been dying to do it, and they look so cute. There's just a couple of little bitty things that have flown in there. What I'm going to do with them is I'm going to paint them the white, and then I'm going to back them in the pink. So they'll look like they may be a pinkish white bunny. I'm just going to paint all over white, so this won't take long. I'll speed it up for you. Now that I've got the white in there, I'm going to take my big brush and I'm going to kind of brandish it in a little bit all around. The big poofy brush does better at brandishing them in than a little brush. And I'm not done yet. I'm going to come back and do some things. But you see, I'm just kind of getting in there with the big brush and just moving it around. Now, what I'm going to do is I've got my little bitty brush. I'm going to put some 91% isopropyl alcohol on it. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to clean the eyes up. You see the eye right there? I'm going to clean that eye up. So the eye will be pink. Same way with that one. It should be pink when I'm done. And his little nose. See his little nose? I'm getting in there with the isopropyl alcohol. Just clean it up a little bit. So those should turn out pink. I forgot to dump it before I did it, so I'm just kind of going through it. Same way with this one. I'm going to put a little more isopropyl alcohol on my brush. Get in there and just clean the eyes out. Just the eyes and the nose. Because I want them to have a pink nose and pink eyes. Trying to get in there for that nose. I mean, it's real. This one's going to be a real easy one. If you're new to doing resin, it's going to be easy. The 91% alcohol, you never go anything less than 91%. You can go to 100 or 99% alcohol, but don't go like 70% or something like that you find in all the drugstores. Get the higher percentage, because if you don't, it'll start messing with your curing. There, got that done. If I was better at it, I'd get in there and clean out those ears. Anything that touches the silicone first is what's going to stay on the silicone. So like if I were to brush it pink right now over top of it, the pink wouldn't stay. The pink would shine through a little bit, but it would be more of the white would be there. So I've already got my resin mixed up. I'm going to get my gloves on real quick. I've been letting it sit here in some warm water so that it would cure, so it would thin up and release some bubbles. I'm in a cold area right now. It's kind of cold and wet and rainy outside. So, you know, that when resin gets cold, it gets thicker. And I want it to thin up so that I can put it in all these nice little crevices in this rabbit. Bunnies, whatever you want to call them. Okay, let's see. I'm using the Teexpert Resin. It's a pretty good resin. The bubbles do release, as you can see right there. It's not that many in them. Whenever you're mixing resin up, always make sure you mix the sides and scrape your stick like that. So I've gotten all that off. That way all that's been on the stick or in the resin will cure. All right, let's see. I need a smaller container for some of this. Let me get another cup. Because all this is not going to fit in one. I got plans for this right here. Let me get a stick to put some of this pink resin in it. I want it to be nice and pretty. That should do it. Make sure you stir all that resin in. You don't want any of that powder to go poof. Look at how pretty that is. Close this up before I go and drop it like I did. I did once. I dropped one once before. Sorry, I'm tongue-tied. I know I say I'm sorry too much. Stop it. Let's pour these in. Let me get the ears. And I'll squish the ears. See how I'm squishing them? So if there's any bubbles in there, trapped in there, they come out. Okay, let me try this one. Because I really don't want to reach down in there with my tool because I'm afraid I'll scratch it off the mold. I may have pulled up I made it just enough of the pink. Maybe a little too much. Get that tail. Let's see. Okay, we got that. What am I going to do with that? Let me find a mold. Ooh. I know what I'm going to do with that. Okay. I will be back when this is ready to demold. We'll see you then. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. My bunnies are cured. I'm going to go ahead. My grandson's begging me to mold them, so I'm going to let him do it. Go ahead, Sam.
Okay.
Can't wait to see how they turned out. Watch the ears, though, okay? Because I've never unmolded these before.
I saw where the ears were.
I've never unmolded them before. I don't know if I've got all the ear or the bubbles out of the ears or not. No, you don't need nothing. See, they're soft enough to pop out. Looks like all I did was lighten that pink instead of putting the white on it. Let's see. They are so adorable, though.
Mm-hmm.
Show people. I don't see any bubbles.
But when you turn it upside down on this one,
Well,
you'll see bubbles.
People don't care about upside down. All right, I'll be back in just a minute. I could not find my white pen that I was looking for. I was just going to kind of color the tail and stuff like that. But I've got these magic markers that are metallic. And I'm doing good. I've got this cobalt blue that I'm turning their eyes cobalt blue.
Okay.
That is looking so pretty. I love these bunnies. They are so cute.
My bunny has a blue.
If I had a red, I'd do his nose red.
Why red?
I don't know. I don't know why I was saying red. I was meaning white.
You could color his ears a red.
Pink. These are just dark colors, so. There, they got blue eyes now.
They're crayons, like
They're twins, yep.
that's like crayons.
I'm gonna put their nose black. Not their cheek, just their nose. Here we go. We're getting there. Now, if I had my white, I would put their cottontails white, but I don't have any white. So, they are adorable.
What about the ears?
I don't have any. If I had white, I'd do that. I have silver. Let's see what silver looks like. Well, that'd be too dark. All these colors are too dark for the baby. Okay. Well, I like it. I think they're adorable. I'll get some pictures. I'm going to see if my daughter has some white so that I can paint his little tail white. But I've got to get him cleaned up here because it's a little sharp. Huh. I forgot one little thing.
What's going on?
Forgot his pupils.
Oh yeah, you forgot his pupils.
Or should I say her pupils because they are
A girl.
girls. Because, you know, not to say pink can only be girls, but you know how the normal is. Pink is girls, blue is boys.
Or green.
But
boys.
it doesn't matter. There we go. Okay. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. You okay?
I'm okay.
Okay. And thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.